Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. By the epic music, you can tell it is time. And speaking of time, last time we ventured through the Elitoscope down here to the Ethereal Sea, finding several familiar friends and foes along the way. Man, I did not need to see Asahi again. I really did not. I mean, it was good that we finally got to confront Amon, which is nice. And as you can see, the Scions are all around me, ready and willing to face our newest foe. Heidelin herself has challenged us to a final battle. Because if she won't let us pass, we cannot defeat her. Nope, we have to leave. All right, and bonus. This is something I was not legitimately expecting. To be able to take the Scions into this fight itself. I cannot believe they're letting me do that. I'm so blown away. I'm so glad we get to do this. But of course we have to read the description first. The Mothercrystal, goddess of light, will of the star, Heidelin. From the far reaches of the Ethereal Sea has she ever called to you, and at last you meet face to face. Though the Scions would traverse the final expanse in search of Meteon to forestall the final days, you must first rise to meet her challenge and prove yourselves equal to her task. Item level sync is down to 550. I don't have a minimum eye level, which is crazy, but I guess if you get through the minimum level of the dungeon, you have the minimum eye level of this. And actually, I'm almost to the sync level, which is crazy. All right, let's see what party comp looks like. It is pretty much exactly what I got. So, ooh, really? Uran J could DPS. That's crazy. But he can't right now because he has to heal. And interesting that Graha cannot heal. Huh. Well, regardless, this is what we got, and this is where we're going. Yeah, I figured it would keep the music. I have no idea where I am, except at the Mothercrystal. Oh. Divine Light Heidelin. Now the plus side is the Scions will probably not fail mechanics, so as long as I can, stay glued to them, I shouldn't keep myself from being a complete embarrassment.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
All right. Here we go. Oh, hey, what's that? I have a buff here. Willful, burning for battle. Sustaining most damage that would normally result in KO will instead ignite the will to live. Huh. Oh. It's extra lives. That's cool. Which actually also is super necessary because I can imagine having to repeat this just because you bone yourself once. Not fun, but being able to have this 3 times, that's pretty good. All right, let me charge up a harp here.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
I hope so. Give me the old double love tap. Go for one of these. Make sure I get 8 stacks. Lay into it.
May the test continue.
And then now I have my new finisher, Communo, which has a cast time.
Here we go.
Woo! That's smarted. I don't think I was supposed to take that hit, and that is that's a tank buster split. I've seen those before. So I need to burn some.
And now this.
You cannot stop us.
Dawn Mantle? Oh, maintain distance.
Light unyielding.
Oh, okay. Oh, did she change weapons? She did. She's got the staff now, I can see it. I know, I'm burning daylight here. I need to recharge the old double tap. There we go.
Be gone!
Out. Everyone else is out again.
By blade!
Oh. That was not what I was
Hold
expecting.
still.
All right, here we go.
Be gone!
I will not hold back.
Hold still.
Man, Communo does damage. Oh, everyone in.
We're near or far.
Oh, okay. So when she goes for the chakrams, you have to get close. That's why I got wailed last time. Dawn Mantle. Is this just a room wide? Oh no, this is her changing weapons, and she's going for the sword, which means... Okay, yep, that's what I thought.
Together we shall overcome this.
Crystals of light. To me.
Crystals of light to you? What's going on? Uh-oh. The alignment's in perfect element. Oh no! Oh, it's a DPS check!
Here.
No, not
The
Salsa.
song of creation's end. Feel.
Okay, that crystal's busted.
The sorrow at hope's demise.
Allow me. Be gone!
Think.
I'm thinking.
Find your way in the darkness. Gloves are off.
And we are not breaking these fast enough, I think. There's still 3 of these left. Last crystal.
Be gone! You might!
Follow your light. Or
comes the
fly,
big
my
nuke.
children, and never look back.
Never gonna happen. Graha even uses the wings. That's awesome. Ooh, wow, that Exodus. That didn't do that much.
Then you are resolved.
Damn right I'm resolved. Beat your ass.
Away with you. But this test is far from over.
Oh, I'm about to go blind.
By crystal's light.
You cannot stop us! Be gone!
Light unyielding.
There we go. I'm so glad you can do Communo at that distance because that is so useful.
This will hurt!
Refulgence eternal.
Be gone!
You underestimate me.
Doing good, doing good. Almost to the halfway point. I need to double tap her, get the old market death back on. The light is empowering highlight. Oh god, what's that?
Together we shall overcome this.
That's the chakram again.
We're near or far.
And split.
You cannot stop us! Be gone!
We're high or low.
Oh dear.
You underestimate me!
Oh man, this is so cool with the Oh god. There we go. Ah, I got clipped. That's the sword, so diagonal. And then nice close for everybody.
I have you now.
Together we shall overcome it.
Succumb not to fear.
Blood of light? Are you insane? Uh-oh, that's me.
There!
Oh. Oh god, it is literally a flood of light. Staff, just get out.
Light unyielding. You underestimate me.
You cannot stop us!
Here come the waves.
I have you now.
Not quite there yet. This is crazy.
Be gone!
Chakram's nice and close, everybody.
Near or far.
Somebody didn't get it. Run. That was the sword. Yep. This fight honestly isn't all that
You
bad.
underestimate me!
Yeah, I misclicked there. For a couple of the old double taps. Here come the Scions running again. You know what? I think we got time for a wee braver. Finish it off. All right, Heidelin, are you satisfied now? Is that it? Are we good?
At last, man has the strength to.
That's what the test was, wasn't it? Oh, crap.
No, this can't be happening.
Uh-oh, we went too hard. And here comes the answer surprise again.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
Crud.
There is one thing I must ask.
So now we've killed Zodiark and Hydaelyn.
By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
Mm-hmm. Most likely.
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiark, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations. Surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars.
Oh.
Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Alright. Been a while since I had one of these in my back pocket.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether.
Ah, like say a primal's worth?
But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized.
Oh, yep.
They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature.
Giant ass crystal.
The Mothercrystal. Our final hope.
Crud. Oh, that's the plan, huh?
Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope.
This is it. This is the last we'll ever see of Hydaelyn, isn't it?
I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on.
Oh. That's sweet.
Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire.
And that's why I'm the Warrior of Light.
As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the Crystal of Azum, yes?
Yeah? This thing's come in handy on a couple of occasions.
I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely.
I'm probably gonna need it to fight Midion.
As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance.
Remember the rain, near and far below, each drop a blessing from heaven's above.
Okay,
It is thy
getting a
hopes
little warm
and
now.
prayers that enable Azum's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
Wait, really? Damn. I thought I was coming to near the end of the game. Thank you, Hydaelyn. We'll find our way. Venat, yeah. I like that one better.
Of this, I have no doubt.
Dang it.
For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure.
Making me tear up. Jeez.
Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
There she goes. The second primal. Whoo, boy! That was such a wild ride. Now, how are we getting that giant crystal up here, Anchored, any ideas? She and Hydaelyn were two of a kind, weren't they? Full of love for this star and its people, always holding to hope for the future. And Philia, of course. Far be it from me to refute Hydaelyn's own words, yet even if her actions were neither kind nor just, we can yet give them a nobler meaning. We can make her faith the salvation of mankind. Braha, anything? If Dynamis is ruled by emotion, perhaps prayer has more tangible results than I suspected, albeit ones that are not always obvious to us. In which case, we may hope that Hydaelyn's wishes continue to move the hearts of men as they set forth time and time again. I mean, we don't really have to tell everyone Hydaelyn's dead, do we? 'Tis fortunate that Fulchino hath kept living way apprised of our progress. We require the Liberate's aid more than ever. Yep, Justinian? A small bit for a welcoming party, but I've never been one for cowards. True. Very true.
I will keep Heidelin's words in my heart, as talisman and lodestone both.
Alphino?
She has given us all she can. We must share what we know with Father and the Loporits at once. It does not go to waste.
Interesting question. How much did these three see?
Oh, thank goodness! I never would have forgiven myself had any of you come to harm.
Living way?
Dekumon, did you meet Heidelin? Oh, pray tell, how is she?
Oh, that's not gonna be fun to tell Living Way that she's gone.
I am glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? Oh dear.
Strap in, ladies, because this is gonna be one heck of a tale. And yes, I mean you too, Foshino. I suppose this also means we're basically explaining what we're going to do with the ship.
You mean to say Heidelin is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteon if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. The fancy navigatory one.
Of course. I'm pretty sure I got it right here in my pocket somewhere. Ah, perfect.
To the edge of the universe, which congregates the despair of countless stars, you are determined to see this through? We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet, we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Sharlayan's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made.
I mean, truly, the agreement was just to listen to the request.
The Forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause.
Ah, Daddy's finally come around!
And with that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Haydn is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it.
Ah.
You could chart a course through the Sea of Stars in a single day. Ye gods.
Well, shall we head above ground for some fresh air then?
And perhaps a nap. I could certainly do with one.
Yeah, in all honesty, I probably could too. Or are we gonna have another one of those cutscenes where I have to talk to every single person? Alright, time to call it a day.
Aha! I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea? Dizziness? Hauntings? Oh, well, in any case, have a pleasant sleep, and if you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. I shall add it to our records.
Oh. Alright, let's call this quest done. I'm guessing I am gonna have to run through a bunch of cutscenes here. Ooh, it is dark in here. Somebody turn on a light. Oh wait, no, I'm napping. In my fighting clothes, no less. Even the moon's dark right now. Oh. Under the sea, huh?
There you are.
Eh? The heck?
Some time, indeed. Yes. For you, at least.
That sounds like Hythlodaeus. underwater.
Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Alright, show me the end then. Goodness gracious. Ah, God, that is so bright. The game loves those blinding whiteouts. Oh, that was a weird dream. It sounded like Hythlodaeus, but it might have been Emmet. Nah, it didn't sound quite as condescending as it needed to be for Emmet. What, someone thumping at my door again? Oh. I guess not. Huh. I was so expecting that to be another one of those let's split up and talk to all the character quests, but I guess not. Totaro, how you doing, girl?
A great many of the helping hands that delivered the adamantite are still here in Sharian, and I for one couldn't be happier. Between the Aether Bundle to be refurbished, supplies to be transported, and meals to be prepared, we need all the assistance we can get. Even Lord Emelian has been doing his part, albeit at a snail's pace. Still, it's the thought that counts, but a bit more effort wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah, that sounds like Emelian. All right, Cryo, let's go make us a bold decision.
Dekumon, I trust you've had a good rest. As envoy of Master Fulshino has arrived not long ago with a message, the Loperites have determined Meteon's location. We've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there, along with the others.
Oh, shoot. Man, that was fast. Though I suppose Heidelin made the crystal specifically for the Loperite, so they would know how to decode it super quick. All right. Not voice acted, I'm guessing. Didn't think so.
Everyone appears to be present and accounted for.
Good. As you know, the Loperites have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Heidelin herself. Yes? Why do you look so surprised, Alice? Your quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon, in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. Pretty much where we expected her to be, just needed a direction. A veritable Ultima Thule. So that's what we're calling this place, huh?
Indeed. How then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mothercrystal may not possess ether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate a hyperhopper into your ether burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time.
Hyperhopper?
Father, does this mean...
Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loperite's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Heidelin believed you possessed of the strength needed to overcome this crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Heidelin's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star.
That is why we have chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn, in you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What of all the people that have been labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacius. Nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary. They have expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Ah, crud. Are the Loopereds too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetherius and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. And you'll most certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life. An otherwise vexing problem I know how could remedy.
Ooh, true.
Besides, Hydaelyn chose us to lead the way to Meteion. Why else would she give you a crystal only we could decipher? But more importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetherius until you brought us here, Uronjay. And now we're enamored with the place. So what choice do we have but to save it? It's your fault! Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scions. So I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? Are we?
Well, shit, yeah, we are. Come on, there's no way we're not going to. You couldn't stop us if you tried. We'll avert the final days, whatever it takes. Well, we've come this far, might as well. No. The final days are not gonna stop us. We're stopping them.
Very well. We shall inform the Forum of your decision and begin preparations to boost the Ark with the, Hyperhopper. Must we call it that? The Loopereds will coordinate with the Ilsabard contingent and have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete.
So what are we doing until then? Am I just gonna go off and hunt some more blasphemies?
For now, pray take your ease. Twould seem there is naught to do but rest and prepare, shall we?
We shall. So maybe this will be the quest that gives me the talk to everyone options.
Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it is difficult to conceive of how one can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Hydaelyn deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Meteion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and Totoru. If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We will be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better.
Maybe.
With that settled, we should get some rest and make the most of the time we've been afforded.
Totoru? What are you sprinting around for?
The meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long, I started to worry. What did they have to say?
They said we're going to the farthest reaches of space.
The edge of creation. I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return.
That's true.
Actually, Dekumon, could I borrow you for a moment?
Eh? Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Baldessian Annex, alright? Alright. Ataru, what crazy scheme do you have planned for me now?
Come with me to the Agora. I have something to show you.
Agora? Agora. Sounds familiar. I'll find it. Ah, yes, the Crafter's Corner, such as it is.
Welcome, Dekumon, to Taro's boutique.
Oh no.
I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I make an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the Warrior of Light. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck, and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Athanarian refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Shardian. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works, or perish the thought. Bastu, how are things coming along? Everything is in order, Mr. Tataru. We'll be ready to open shortly.
Am I getting the first off the line?
Which is why I brought you here, to be our very first patron. Would you mind waiting here just a moment longer?
Alright. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty fighter registrations. Oh dear. Well, I don't have any duty finder registrations, and honestly doing those main story quests is a bad idea. Ah, this is one of those where I'm in first person and I'll be answering a bunch of random questions about the story. What's going on over there? Ah, I did not expect to find you here. Oh! It's our little dragon boy.
I imagine Nadana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon skills to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the Aether Burner. The Simulacrum, too, will stay in Sharlian, while I oversee matters in Radzat-Han. It is a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days, or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land.
I'm amazed you're able to keep connected with your eye this distance.
Oh, Bashan, I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Oh, please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. Oh, what's more, when they at last return home to Radzat-Han, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. Oh, it is an opportunity for me as well, believe you me! Your artisans have taught me so much about Athanarian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I just can't wait to see what kinds of wonders we'll come up with. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tataru. Before coming here, I heard word of the Forum's decision of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. You journey unto the heavens to protect that light. May the skills of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail, and restore peace and tranquility to this star.
Would that Ahaiwan were alive to see it. I should like to visit Radzat-Han again when this is all over. And where your faith in me may be displaced, yeah. I look forward to visiting Radzat-Han when this is all over.
And we should be honored to receive you. There is still much of Radzat-Han you have yet to see.
Yes, there is.
Ah, forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of this star have not yet given up hope, and neither must you.
And yeah, that is a nod, a first-person nod. We haven't had one of those in a good while. I am, like I said, I'm legit impressed if Arshan's able to keep that connection this distant. Then again, I guess Astinian and Nidhogg were connected no matter how far apart they were. Do I have a second person to talk to? What is going on over here with this one guy? Just, what is the armor too heavy for you, buddy? I have to wait for. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Nero, right? Oh no, it's a Malian. That's even worse. He's gonna come sprinting over here. Yep. Ah, god dang it. And the goofy music starts. Ah, Dekumon, old boy! My, whatever are you doing here? I'm just waiting. A new boutique, you say? I had been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps, befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiment so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord Fortemp, insist that, so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Shardian. Thus do I toil, though every fibre of my being rears against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sicard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one who granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with extra busy work. And without Horrid here, there's no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Shardian delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. Have you tried Archon Loaf? You can find it in all the shops. If it's a hearty meal is what you're after, I'd suggest The Last Stand. I could be a dick and send him to Archon Loaf. Oh, dude, not even a Malian deserves that. No, The Last Stand's over there. They're an actual cafe with actual food.
But the cafe over on the pier, their cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I will give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old boy.
Trust me, I'm saving your life. The alternative is far worse. Archon Loaf. Ugh, God. Ugh, it just sounds horrible. And this guy still hasn't been able to stand? Come on, that armor can't be that heavy. No one gonna help that poor man up? Tataru, were you done yet? Well, is that Dekumon and Tataru I spy? And who is this going to be? Oh my god, it's Hancock. Crud. His voice is one I do not remember.
Oh, Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yeah, that was my original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Don't worry now. I'll return straight away to Kugane once I've finished. Oh, of course you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. Oh, if you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru, fair enough. There's not more I can do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return, I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bakairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldenar Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. I appreciate the gesture, but no thank you. Would there be lemon cakes? Please let there be lemon cakes. Come on. There we go. Oh ho! A man of taste, I see. Oh yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lolorito have to offer. Not sure I like Lord Lolorito, but if it's on his dime, I'll spend his gil. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more to Tataru's ire. Until next we meet. Yeah, Tataru looks ready to skid him. Like I said, I'll happily spend Lolorito's money. I'll spend all of it, if I could. Alright, any more randoms we're gonna see? Yeah, I half expected Sid to come walking up, but he seems to save himself specifically for those 8-mans.
This poor guy in the armor. He's never gonna stand up again. His back is just broken. That's all it is. Anyone else here? Ah, Dekumon. Decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? I'm half guessing it's Sid here. Oh no, it's Wiggs and Wedge. Wiggs and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge. What the f- Wiggs and Wedge. I can't believe that. I apologize to the pair of you. I'm sorry.
Tataru! Oh, Biggs, Wedge! I take it work on the Ark proceeds apace.
It does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Sharlayan and Ransomhand has been a rewarding experience. And that's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loperites. Who knew little rabbit people could be so damned smart? The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. And man, that was of such a relief. I can't wait for you to see it. Nero speechless. Oh, it's like a godsend.
And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Sharlayan. Alpha! I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. He was always one to turn up in the time of need, and I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Sharlayan. A good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there.
That he does. It's still hard to believe we had the means to send you off into the great expanse, though. To the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. And more often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that spark the need for those great innovations. To think how much I missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks.
An awful lot of work, to be fair. And the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo.
Come on. There is that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you, Dekumon. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friend, that we do. And one filled with even more adventure. Damn right.
Oh, when you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? Oh, that's very kind of you, Tataru.
Oh, sorry, wrong voice. That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wiggs and I should get going. Still a few more supplies to gather before we return. Come along, Wedge. Enough with your crush, let's go. You know, it'd be funny if he, confesses to her right here. Come on. Oh, nope. Are you done yet, girl? Seriously, this is getting a little tiring.
Terribly sorry for the...
Oh, sorry.
Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please.
I have a new outfit. What shall it be?
Right, I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Vasru from Palakistan.
No, I don't believe we met before. Pleased to meet you. Haven't we met before? Maybe? I don't know. You look slightly familiar, but only slightly.
Ah, yes. It was you who helped us at Perusa. And again when crossing the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we exchanged little more than glances then, but it is kind of you to remember me.
Oh.
Thanks to Mrs. Trotaru, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. In such times, we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thavner, but we are here today and are glad to have contributed to the cause.
That is true.
And contribute they did by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible.
Oh.
We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come.
Ooh. Can't wait to see them. I'll turn them into a glamour plate.
Oh gods, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar. You were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you were swept away to the first, Rahatir was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst.
Aw, don't you go crying, Tataru.
Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevere time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other.
That's exactly what Hydaelyn wanted to leave us with. It's what we wanted to learn.
Which is why I promised to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return.
There's that smile then. Alright, let me see this new outfit. Oh, come on, where's my outfit at? Oh, do I have to finish the quest to get it? You gonna... Where? Where? Did she not load in? Oh, there we go. Boy, that was slow to come up.
In addition to your new ensemble, we have raiments and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our store.
Well. You may now obtain job-specific gear from Varsuth. The weapons and gear obtained can be equipped at level 89, however, all item stats will be subject to item level sync. Oh. Upon reaching 90 with the corresponding job, these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quests associated with said job. Oh. Wait. Did that actually give me the stuff? It does not look like it. Oh, I did get a Hydaelyn card though, sweet. All right, job gear, physical DPS, available. Oh. That's, is it, do I get all of them or do I have to? Oh wow, it is, I just get all of them, all right. Let me grab my stuff here. All right, let's take a look and see what I look like in my brand new artifact armor. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get some light here. That's nice. That's very nice. Now, about that weapon. Oh, yes. Yes. That's a nice toy. Me likey, me very much likey. All right, and on that note, I think this is a good spot to stop for now. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.